begin with some quiet meditation. As usual, bring all your attention into your body at this time, wherever you're sitting. Turn your attention inwards. Maybe begin by putting attention at the tip of your head, the crown of your head. Just notice your physical posture from the face down to the shoulders, the arms, the waist, the legs, down to the feet. And just adjust your posture to try and be as comfortable as you can, but bring up energy and effort as well. And now settle your attention on the feeling of the in and out breath. See if you can pick up the feeling at the tip of your nostrils. And today, some people have been expressing their problems with fear, their own fears of things unknown, fears of the future, fears of disease, fear of ghosts, and also fear of fear of being afraid. This is one thing that the practice of meditation can help with. So as we turn our attention to follow the feeling or the sensation of the in and out breath, it naturally has a steadying, calming effect on the mind and the body. And often we practice it in conjunction with the practice of what we call metta meditation. Metta with a double T, not a single T. Metta means goodwill, kindness, which also leads on to karuna, compassion. So even though we're focusing on the breath, we're also bringing up an attitude of goodwill to ourselves and to others around us, which is one of the best ways or attitudes to have to deal with fear. As you draw your breath in, you may even recite some words that help you to bring up the thought of goodwill. So traditionally we say something like, may I be well, may I be free from suffering, or may everyone be well, may everyone be free from suffering. But you can create your own word or phrase to help you, something that you find resonates with you. And similarly, you can also develop a feeling of goodwill, a warm, loving feeling with the breath. But this can be confusing most people find it's easier to develop the feeling at the chest. So if you're used to following the breath at the tip of the nostrils, well, you may choose just to continue with following the sensation of the breath. But if you want to focus more on the feeling of goodwill, loving kindness, then you can, if you find it easier, focus on your chest area. And consciously intentionally bring up this warm feeling. So you may also have to remember the feeling of loving kindness. It's part of the practice here, is to actually remember what it feels like to have goodwill in your mind, both physically, how it affects your body, and mentally, the mood, the attitude. So it's partly through memory, remembering how it feels, and partly through skillful bringing up that mental state with the good feeling. So some people compare it to having an inner bath, a refreshing, cleansing, healing kind of feeling. That you start spreading out from your chest upwards to your face, your head, downwards through your hips, your legs to your feet. So it's like you're bathing yourself in this warm, relaxed, loving feeling. And you can, if it helps, recite some words or a phrase such as, "May all beings be well," or "May I be well," "May I be free from suffering," "May all beings be well," "May all beings be free from suffering." Or you create your own phrase. And what you find is when your mind becomes more centered on this one thought and this one feeling, maybe in the chest area to start with, then the feeling becomes very powerful, clear to you. And then this ability to send it or share it with your body, around your physical body, also becomes clearer. And it can have both a physically relaxing effect and also even a healing effect. And many people report that small aches and pains seem to fade away as they develop the thought of metta, loving kindness. Headaches, tension can subside. And generally feeling more relaxed helps us to feel at ease in our body, even if we still have some pain or discomfort for various reasons. And this loving feeling helps us to accept that painful experience, whatever it may be. It helps the mind to be at ease even if the pain persists. And as you become more absorbed into the meditation on loving kindness, then we spread it outwards from ourselves to others. And we wish them to experience this same relaxed, pleasant, warm feeling that we are having in the same way. So just as I feel happy, at ease, with a sense of well-being, may other beings feel the same. You can direct your mind to a specific person or to all beings generally, in all directions, without any kind of distinction. And this is a taste of what we call unconditional loving kindness. So you're not choosing between one person or another, or one animal or one being, ghost or a deva, anybody, any being, anywhere. May they be well, free from suffering. May they experience this feeling of relaxed, loving awareness. And as we do this, we're teaching ourselves to let go of the normal preferences and distinctions we have in the mind between people we like, people we don't like, people who are important, people who are unimportant, those who are near or far, those we agree with, and those we disagree with. You're leveling and setting aside all those differences and just focusing on the common humanity. And if you're thinking of beings in other realms, such as animals or ghosts or devas, well, just the common life force of all beings, and the common desire for all beings have to be happy and at ease, without distinction. So this includes people who have harmed us or made us angry in the past. As your mindfulness becomes more refined, you're not only experiencing the physical side of metta, loving kindness, but the mental side, the happiness of goodwill, and the healing effect on your whole consciousness, where you may still be harboring ill will, even hatred. You're bringing your mind back to a place of normality where it can accept others even if they have harmed you in the past. There's an acceptance, and going beyond the particular karma that they've made to see through to the higher goal that all beings aspire to, happiness or nibbana. So before you finish the meditation, you can ask yourself, what do you want for your enemies? Do you want them to be in pain? Or do you want them to experience nibbana? The more people who experience nibbana, the better the world will become. The less problems the world will have, the less hatred, the less conflict, the less suffering. So you may actually wish nibbana on your enemies. Particularly for people who have worry, anxiety, fear, people who don't sleep very well. This is a practice you can always turn to. The practice of metta, loving kindness and compassion. It helps to heal your body, heal your mind, sleep better. Basically, go about your business with a better frame of mind.